Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout which was supposed to be for the crop in August, but I ended up injured. My back is injured, so I thought, you know what? Maybe you won't be able to do 11 or 12 pages done in the day, but maybe you can get done, 5 or 6. So I did 2 in a row. And then my back was on fire. So then I went and I put heat on my back. I was going to stay half an hour and then come back. But after half an hour, it just still wasn't good. So I stayed an hour and then now I'm feeling a little better, which reminds me I should move my mat under me because then it's easier on the back. There. That should help a little bit. Now we're going to make this piece here 6 1/4 by 4 7 10 10 1/4 10 1/4, and I'm hoping all my pictures will fit on this. I love that it's scraps of cardstock. This was 4 by 12, this was 1/2 inch by 12. Now I've already cut down my photos. That's how I was kind of figuring out the dimensions there, because I'm going 4 plus 3 plus 3, right? So 10 1/4. I don't want to put those two together. Look at this picture. This buffalo was walking that way, this buffalo was walking that way, and then you have the 2 baby buffaloes, and I got them right so that they look like they're attached. It's pretty cool. So this was this is not 3 by 3. This was not far from Edmonton, and it's called, I think it was like 25 minutes. It's called Elk Island. And we went there, and oh my goodness, we loved it. Loved it. We saw so many buffaloes or bisons, and we absolutely loved it. So I want to make sure to definitely, I could have made this a little bigger, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Let's glue this. We have our base now, so let's glue it down. Let's glue it down. So before I went on my break, I kind of thought about what I wanted to do. I cut down my photos down to size. I figured out what I wanted to use for, the top of the layout as far as the pattern paper, and what I wanted to use for the 1/2 inch strip. And then I even went and found my letters for my title. I even wrote my title on some wax paper. So I got quite a bit done, like hot off camera, which is perfect, because then when you start, it's like boom, 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 right? You just get it done. And you get a whole bunch just accomplished. So this is going to go right at the top, just like that. And then this is going to be right here, just like that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now I want to do this like journaling, if you will. I'm just wondering if I want to do maybe this underneath. Oh, it fits perfect. I just got to measure this, and it should be 3 inches. That's 3 inches. This should be 3 inches. Let's just go for it. 3 inches might be, yeah, a little less, because these pictures are never perfect. They're never 4 by 6. Okay, so we're going to do that. Just like that. And then I'll put a journaling paper right on top of this. Probably just Project Life journaling paper, I'm thinking. I could use one of ours, but I think It's a little off, but yeah, it's all good. I think the Project Life ones are right here. So all I need to do is, that's not glued down. I was going to say it's mighty crooked if it is. I'm just going to get rid of the rounded edges because I don't want the rounded edges. Let's cut it down a little bit. I'm not measuring. I'm just going to keep cutting until I like the size. And it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Awesome. Now, do I want to do maybe this on top? Now I have to measure because I want to make sure 5 1/4. Okay. So maybe just a little smidgen. I'm not going to measure this part. I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to glue it at the top and the bottom of the journaling. Actually, I didn't even really need to measure because I'm just going to glue it on top. And then I'm just going to cut the edges because it's not glued down yet. Now, if it was glued down, then I'd have to measure. But it's not glued down, so we'll just do this. And cut off the end. And then they're not the same size, but I'm okay with that. Okay, just like that. We'll take scissors. Now, before I went downstairs too, I did a complete reset. My entire desk, I just put everything away, cleaned everything up, and then that way I came up and everything was ready to go, you know? That's ever since I cleaned my room, I try to do that between even each pages. Like I don't even move on to a next page unless everything is put away. Even knowing that I'm going to need to use the pens, you know, and that kind of stuff, I'd still put everything away. And then that way, if I don't come back upstairs, then it's clean. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, I wish I had those 3. That would look really good. Maybe I can find some more. We'll do that. Then now we got to find stuff for embellishing. There's nothing there, so I don't mind going over the photo and embellishing and kind of taking on some of that real estate that's just grass, right? We're not missing anything there. After I cut that photo down, I'm like, oh, this one would have been the cool one to have as the full 4x6. Because at first I thought I was going to do 3 photos of 3x3 or 4x4, you know, and then I thought, no, let's do 1. And by that point, I had already cut that photo. So I'm like, you know what? Just go with it. And that's, you know, that's all you can do. And it's all good. Do I want this big thing here? Oh man, these things are just roaming, you know, in this park, national park. And so we stopped this one place and it was just kind of grazing grass, you know, and there's no fence between you and them. So anyway, this lady comes out of, there's a trail that you can go and you end up like walking close. You could arrive on, you know, a whole bunch of them. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. They kind of scare me. They're big. You know what? I might cut some of this off because it's just so big. Like this here. We'll see. Anyway, this lady comes out and she's like face to face with this bison or buffalo, however you want to say it. Anyway, she makes kind of a big detour like around it, but I'm like, this thing could charge you. And then actually when we came home, like about a month later, there's a guy at that park that went and like was being silly, you know, like kind of like, ugh. Anyway, he got attacked. I'm like, hello, they're still wild animals, you know, like, don't be silly. Don't tempt fate. It's like this one time we had gone to the African lion safari, and you know, there's a place that you go in and you're in your vehicle, or we took the bus because we didn't want our vehicle to get wrecked. And this person was outside of their vehicle taking a picture of a lion. And the bus driver kind of stopped and said, "Get in your vehicle." Like, what are you doing? It's wild animals. Like, and at the entrance it said, you know, you know, stay in your vehicle or you will be eaten, you know. Like, hello, wild animals. Okay, so I like this. So they have the range. I don't know how big this national park is, but they just have the range of them. And we saw hundreds of them, hundreds and tons of little like bisons and stuff. They were so cute. Okay, so we got that. Now, I wanted to do something here, but those are kind of small. I don't know. Oh, these are bigger, but it's almost too big. Almost too big. Do I want to put it here, though? No, that one's too big. Maybe I could put a little one in here. Maybe on like where the leaf stuff is. Like maybe I can put a lighter pink one too. Like this one right here. Like maybe up here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, maybe I can. This is way too big. I like the little one here. So we're going to go with that. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do that. But maybe I can put my title there. Because, you know, at first I thought I could put it on here. But I don't know. Oh, it kind of shows up. But I think I like it on the side of the photo now that I'm thinking of it. And the title is just going to be like, "Oh My Bison." Okay. And it should fit there. Pretty close to perfect. I can maybe move this over. And like, the words, I'm going to leave a bigger gap between the words. But then the word itself, like the O is going to be close together, the my. And then bison. I just decided to do bison just because it's shorter than buffalo. Oh no, I wanted to put an exclamation point. I can still do it. I was hoping it was going to stay within that, but it's okay if it isn't. I am going to take some wet glue and make sure to glue all of these down because some of them are sticking pretty good, but most of them are not. There, the N is pretty much within, and then this is just a little bit over, and the O is just a little bit over. And we're going to call that good. And I like these. So I'm going to put those little, I don't know, asterisks, I guess, here and there. Ooh, I wonder if there's another one. I would love to do 3 here. Just almost like little 3 dots. There is dots on here. Ah, there's more asterisks. This is called, let me see, Sketchbook. Probably not available anymore because all my thickers I've had for forever, and I haven't bought any new ones in probably 5, 6, 7 years, so they're all pretty old. I don't know if there's a date on this or not. 2012. So it's 12 years old. That's what I thought. It would be super old. Or maybe I should put it down here. Maybe I should put it down here. Yep, I like it there. Or maybe I could put it there, or I could put it here. But I think I want the balance here, and I like that. Now there's nothing up here. So definitely you want to do something up there. You know what? I could put another picture on there. Let's do that. Like this guy here is just grazing. Now this, I can throw it away. I'm really trying to, you know, clean up that kind of stuff. If there's only one thing, you know, just put it on a layout and then it's done. I don't know. I don't think I have any more cardstock that I could melt that with, but that's okay. I think just like that is fine. Maybe I could do it on this side. No, I think I want him this side because he's looking in. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't maybe just cut it down a little bit. Like maybe bring it to, I don't know, let's try 5 inches. Or close to 5 inches. Yeah, I like that. I like that. He's more like in the center of the photo. I could even cut it down a little bit more, but we're gonna call it good. And then maybe I can do just sort of like an embellishment cluster with this guy, and then we're gonna call this page good, right? I kind of like these. Maybe. Like that. Maybe some kind of leafage too. Like that. And maybe, let me see. Do I want, this is kind of small for this guy, but I could do this guy and this guy. Let's start gluing down. Okay. Like that. Oops, I knew that was going to happen. Knew it. That's okay. And then I'll just cut the top of that off. What did I just see? Oh, I could do something like this. Maybe this one and this one. And then I can do the same thing down at the bottom there, where I can add this color down here. Okay, awesome. Now, let's do this guy, this guy. Okay, maybe, I wish there was words. I want words. Do I want something that big or do I want itty bitty? Just wish there were different colors. Maybe, oh, there's a lighter pink. Let's put that in there. I have like leftovers from a previous page, I would say, of green. Do I want that somewhere? Just like that. Do I want something here? It's okay to have white space too, right? I always want to like, I gotta fill every single little area. No, you don't. Let's do that. Just like that. Then what? Then what? See, these are moving around. Okay. Oh. Trust your heart. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to go and walk around with these magnificent beast. See, these are coming off. That's what I meant, that I'm going to have to glue them down with wet glue. So I'm going to do both that and that. And I'm also going to do the, what do you call it? The journaling. I've done that for the last two. Just, you know, take the pictures, put everything away, and then go find on my phone the date. So I stamp the date and I do the journaling. And then that page is done. And I'm going to count it as my count for pages journaled on this week. I'm just doing it as I go. Because as long as I get, 10 done a week, I'm going to get a ton done this year. And I don't mean 2024. I mean, I started in May, was it? So May to May, I want to try and see if I can get a lot of journaling done on layouts. Do I want to back this up like just like that? Doesn't look good. But if it was backed up on something, paper or something, I think it would look good. Like maybe like this, and then I could put a couple of embellishments in there. Let me try to find, you know what? I'm just going to get those recipe cards. Why not? Just use the back. I have so many of those. I think I have like 500 or 600, so more than enough. I'm going to do that. Just going off the edge a little bit, just because I don't feel like cutting out that postage stamp. That seems like a lot of work to me. So I'm tipping my scissors and I'm just going underneath, just so I don't have to, again, cut those postage. So 2 sides, I'm going off the edge. And then just doing that. And this. There. That is okay. Now, what am I going to do? One of them, I can maybe put a butterfly. And then the other one, what could I put in there? A flower? Ooh, maybe this one. I don't mind if it goes off, like off the grid, if you will. I just gotta take my time to take it off of here. Maybe like that. Maybe have the flower on the outside, the butterfly on the inside. Is there, I wouldn't mind like a small bow, but I don't think there is. I don't think there is a small bow. How about this guy too? Maybe I can have 2 flowers in there. Like maybe like this. Oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty. Okay, let's just do it, you know? I know I just said you don't need to fill every spot, but for some reason, when I saw those postage, I'm like, oh, I think I like that. Well, do this. This is going to be fun to glue. So I think what I'm going to do is just, did I say, I think what I'm going to glue? No, I think what I want to do is get some wet glue. And then we'll do something like this. And then the other guy is going to go something like that. I love that. This butterfly is pretty big, and this one is purple. So I really don't want to use that one. This one is gray, so that works. Do I want to do the pink? The pink is cute. Let's do that. I wish I could do a little word too. There's really none. So you know what? We're just going to do that. And we're going to be happy with that. We'll do the flight of the butterfly. And we're going to call that good. Okay, so that's going to be it. I'm just going to take that same wet glue and I'm going to go around and I'm going to glue everything down. All the thickers, because I can't trust them. And then I'm going to go find out the date that this was taken. And I'm going to do the journaling right away. So that's it. I'm going to end it here. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.